Hi everyone, it's Sue from Mixed Media Craft Time, and I'm here today to do a quick flip through of my December daily journal that I have been doing. I am a little behind. It's the 19th of December today, and I think I'm only up to about the 11th or 12th, but I thought I would show you what I've been doing anyway. You will see that I don't have a lot of photographs as such in my journal, mostly because most of my days are spent at work and working, so I haven't really done a lot, which is why at first I wasn't going to do it. I thought it was probably a waste of time, but then I thought no, I really wanted to do one, so I thought I would, and I would document some of the things that happened during the day. So I started off with the cover, which from memory I think it was just a cardstock, and I've then put on a jelly print which has several layers on it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the shimmer that's in the jelly print, but there's quite a bit of shimmer in this particular area here. This December was just a die cut from somewhere, and then the Christmas is a sticker. There's just a little bit of paper and it says 2018 there. The collage down the bottom, that was a gift tag, a little bit of ribbon, some scrapbooking paper. That was a little cutout from, I think it was a chocolate or something like that, and that's just a Christmas sticker. So that was just, and there's a little bit of tissue paper under there as well. And the back is pretty much just the jelly print with a little bit of the tissue paper across the back as well. Then what I did was, I just did some of the tissue paper inside, and I've also put, this was a journaling card with the month of December on there. Now my first page is simply a Christmas list. So I've got actually a belly band here. This part here is a belly band, and I've got a little bit of a collage there, and then I've just put my Christmas list and tucked it in. I do have, this one was just a printable with a little bit of washi tape, so that was just a simple page. This page here, I did do a little pocket with some, they're just photographs of a couple of the presents that I bought. We went Christmas shopping on the 2nd, which I believe was a Sunday. Yep, it was Sunday. So we went shopping, and that was the first of my Christmas shopping. And so what I did there, that's a little Santa die cut as well. What I did was I just did a tag with a bit of collaged paper, a bit of gesso over the top, and then that piece was, I think, cut from a Christmas card, second-hand Christmas card. And then that's just some sari silk, and then I've done some journaling on the back. And now what I also did, this was covered in wrapping paper from last year, and a bit of washi down there. This here is just a simple envelope with a little bit of a Christmas image and some washi tape, and inside it's just got the receipts from my shopping, just in case I need them. So that's that bit. Day 3, what I did was, there's a little bit of journaling there, and I'm talking about setting up my Christmas village. I have quite a few, I'm not sure what they're, some of them are like a resin, some of them are more of a pottery chinery stuff. They're little Christmas villages, little Christmas shops, Santa's workshop, that sort of a thing, and I set them up every year on a shelf. They all light up. So what I did was, I took a photograph of each one. This is just a little tag, just to hold the book closed really. What I did was I took a picture of each of the little compartments, and the front cover's a Christmas wreath that I made several years ago. It's just a board, and I painted the Santa, and I just put some ribbon and pine cones and things, so that's hanging on my front door. Then I just have a photograph of each of the different sections of the Christmas village. Unfortunately, because they're inside a shelf, or a cube shelf, it's a little bit dark, and I tried to get the photographs with the lights on, but they weren't really that successful. But anyway, I thought I'd still stick them in. So each one of those is one of the different little shops or buildings that I do have. And as I said, I've been collecting those since 2012. Pretty much every year I'll buy another one and I'll add it to the collection. And every year I'll set them up. Originally I used to set them up on a table with some batting as snow, and I had mountains made out of foam pieces and whatever, but I'm finding takes a lot of time to do it, and I just don't have the space now. So now I just clear off one of my cube shelves and I pop them in there, and it works quite well. So that was day 3. What's happened here? Oh, okay. This one here, this was, I meant to put a photograph on there, but basically we went kite flying. So what I've done is there's a little bit of journaling underneath there, and I will put a photograph when I get them from someone who took photographs of the event. So that was day 4. I'll just pop this back while I remember. Just slides on like that. Day 5, there's some journaling, nothing particular, just basically a rundown of my day, and I've just put some little cutouts. They were, I think, images from off the internet from memory. Just cut them out, stuck them down. These are just 2 journaling cards as well. And this one here, this is, I think it's just a plain paper clip. I haven't done anything with it yet. It basically holds this one closed and this side, because the paper was a bit thin, it's sort of a bit floppy. So I've just done some journaling there of my boring day. There's just something I received there. And this was a recycled card. So I chopped the other part off and stuck it down. In hindsight, I probably should have left the back on and just covered the message and journaled on there. But, well, I didn't, and it's a little bit floppy. Anyway. Day 7 didn't really do much, just did a paper-pieced Christmas tree, which Gail Agostinelli, I believe it is, she did one in her journal. So I have seen them before, but I thought I'd do that just to fill the page. Just various Christmas scrapbooking paper, and that was cut from a serviette or a napkin. So that was that page. The actual page is scrapbooking paper. This day here, day 8, I just put one of these little Christmas pockets on here, little bag with a Christmas design. I'm not sure where I got those. I got them from last year somewhere. And again, this is on the back of this. It's just scrapbook paper. And what I did was, this is a tag. I call it a tag booklet. I'm not sure where I got the idea from. I really can't remember. But all it is some scrapbook paper. There's a bit of stamping in the background. And there's some ribbon and some fibres coming from the top, but it does open up. And then there's a couple of little pictures. This is the first Christmas tree I set up this year, and when you see the rest of it, you'll know that I set up more than one Christmas tree. A little bit of journaling under and in there, just as a paper slip-in. And that's just some lolly bags that I made up for some friends, and just a little bit of journaling. And that's from a serviette or a napkin as well. And then just a napkin on the back, just to finish it off. So that was that one. That was day 8. The 9th of December, this one here, is again a card from last year, and I've just put a little tag, punched a hole and put it on as a little tag for the number 9. And again, just some photographs. We planted some trees in the backyard, so I took some photographs of those, and just did a little bit of embellishment on the page, a little bit of journaling there, and that was on music paper, which I just rubbed some distress ink around it to give it a little bit of colour. And this one here, which is day 10, this the whole double page I put a napkin down, just to take the plainness away. And what I've done, again, this is another one of those tag booklets that I call them, and I did some a napkin onto the back, a little bit of collage underneath, and a little bit of ribbon on the top of that one and this one, so that when they're closed it sort of looks a little bit fuller. Inside, a little bit of journaling, and again some pictures of the backyard as the shrubs have started to grow. My house, I've only been in this house I think 4 years, and it was prior to that, when I bought it, it wasn't brand new, but the people before that didn't have a garden, so we've put a garden right around the perimeter or the edge. It's not a very big backyard. It probably looks bigger in the picture than it actually is, but the bushes are coming along now and starting to cover the fence a little bit, so it doesn't look like I'm looking straight at a fence, which I like. I like to look at the shrubs and the greenery, and just some journaling there, a little bit of collage around it, a bit of stamping just to make it a little bit more interesting. And that tucks into a clear pocket that I made out of some acetate, just because I didn't want to cover the Santa. I thought if I used scrapbook paper or something, it would spoil the image of the Santa. Day 11. They're just some photographs of some coins that I've sent to someone, and it is a tuck spot. I haven't completed 11 yet. There is, I think, a tag I'm making to go onto that page. This one here, day 12, I haven't actually put the 12 on yet, but again, I've just made a pocket out of a Christmas card, and I went with blues this time just for something different. And again, just some tissue paper, pale blue tissue paper, a little bit of fibres and lace and things for a tag, and I stapled those ones on this time, and just cut out some images from some printed paper that I had, and that is my second Christmas tree that I've put up. I actually have 4 Christmas trees in total. They are very tall, narrow Christmas trees. And the reason I have 4 is because I really like different decorations, and I like having stories or themes on the trees. So instead of having one big tree with just a mass of decorations, I saw these a couple of years ago in a shop, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. So now I have, this one is what I call my traditional tree, because it has reds, green and golds. I do have the first one you saw was just a fibre optic tree, and that one's got golds and copper colours on it. And I just did some journaling on the back of that as well. This page here actually should have the second tree that I decorated, and it's in a purple theme. It has purple and silvers, which sits in my lounge room. But the picture that I took to go with it was just way too dark, so I have to take another picture. That's why I didn't finish that page. And now I'm up to the 13th, which could possibly be done tonight. We'll see how I go. And then I've just got the rest of the journal to finish. That was just some scrapbooking paper that I put in, just some grid paper, more grid paper. That's the back of the scrapbooking paper. From memory, I think there's only one signature. I think there's only one signature. And then more scrapbooking paper, some lined paper, some music paper, more scrapbooking paper, lined paper, and just some blank photocopy paper and another scrapbooking paper, and then again just the tissue paper to cover the back. So nothing too fancy, I guess. It's pretty thin. Well, now it is. It's not going to be, I have a feeling, but I'm happy with it. It's my first sort of December daily, and as I said, I wasn't going to make one, but everyone else was doing one and I wanted to do one, basically. So I thought I would show you. If I get chance and I'm not rushing like I usually am, I might actually try to do a process page coming up, but I'm not sure yet. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave some people some ideas too. I struggle with doing journaling myself, so I thought maybe some of the things that I've got in here may inspire some other people, especially if you're kind of stuck on the same ideas and you need something different. So yeah, I thought I would share that. When I do finish it, I will also share it again as well. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching. I'm pretty sure I'll probably do another video before Christmas, but if I don't, have a great Christmas everyone. Make sure that you stay safe. I don't know about other countries, but our roads get horrendous during Christmas time, with people trying to rush around and get things done, and of course people drinking and celebrating as well doesn't help. So please stay safe, but have a great time. Spend some time with family, which I intend to do because I struggle with that during the year. Yeah, and just have a nice break. All right, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.